Hi everyone, English learners especially. Welcome back to the channel. We are now again in London, and I'm going to be asking people what they think of London, and let's go see what happens and what they say. So thanks for joining, and let's get to it. What do you think of London?
I think we really like it.
Yeah,
we're not
now.
from here, but I think, well, it's our first day here, but we are really enjoying the city
We arrived
right now.
yesterday, so
Night.
it was really nice. We got out, and it's very different from Paris, but it's really nice too.
Yeah.
Are you from Paris then?
Yeah,
Yeah.
we are.
Cool.
Yeah, we live in Paris.
Sure, I'd say I like London.
Okay,
Yeah.
what do you think of it in general?
It has an amalgamation of so many different cultures, so many different people from different races. Yeah, it's also a huge city with so many things to do. Everything is, you can find almost anything you want here.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah.
So what are your guys' thoughts on London?
We love it, yes, we absolutely love it.
It's expensive.
It's expensive. We're from the Netherlands, but it's really nice. It's so lovable. All the nice buildings and places to go to. And
Of course,
it's really
we're
nice.
standing next to an old building right now. Do you know
Yes.
what that is?
No.
No.
Me neither.
No clue.
I'll have to look it up.
Yeah.
What do you think of London then?
I like
you go
it.
first.
You've lived here your whole life.
Yeah, I mean, I think when you live your whole life, it's like really easy for it to be glamorized, but I don't think it's that glamorous. But
Okay, you got used to it.
I actually quite like London because I've lived in a lot of places, and I've been here for the last 6 years, and I feel like London's it's one of my favorite cities that I've lived in because it's so like multicultural. You know, there's so much fun stuff going on. Like there's a lot of diversity. There's a lot of different food, a lot of different people.
So what are your thoughts on London?
It's a very cosmopolitan place. It's a nice place to live. When the sun's out, people smile. What's not to like?
Absolutely. So what do you think of London?
I love it. I love it because it feels like really alive.
Okay. What kind of things do you like about London?
I like just walking because there's so many sort of different people that you see, and like I said, it just feels like alive, and there's so many like different, I don't know, cultures and outfits and like everything.
Yeah, like pink trousers, huh?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like pink trousers.
Of course, yeah. Okay. Hey, I hope you're enjoying the video. I was just wondering, have you been to London? If you have been to London, I wonder what you thought of it. If you haven't been, what would you go and see? Leave a comment below. Let's get talking. Anyway, back to the video. What do you think of London?
It's great. It's multicultural. We like about this, and we can like that it's not too much into people. You don't know them personally, but they're always happy to help.
Yeah.
Everyone we ask, they're always kind, they're always friendly, but they don't focus on you, and that's good.
Yeah, I agree. They're very helpful and
Yes.
friendly. Thank you. Yeah.
Especially when you're a tourist and you don't know where to go or what to do.
Of course.
Very
Yeah.
helpful.
Well, my French is terrible, so let's keep it in English, shall we? Yeah.
It's fine.
So, what do you think of it so far? I know you've only been here a day, but
It's very different from where we are, where we live. I mean
it's
we were saying that we are used to going out on terrace, for example, and
Yeah.
here we don't really see that. And
Yeah, there's
it's-
not much terrace.
Yeah,
It was really weird for us. Like we
Yeah,
were trying to
sure.
find a restaurant yesterday, and we were trying to find somewhere outside to eat, and we were like kind of shocked to not find
Yeah.
anything.
why do you think that is?
I don't know. Maybe
I'll
it's
tell you why.
it's
maybe
probably
it's
French
because it's
culture.
raining more than in France.
yeah,
I
probably.
think
I
so.
mean, today's a gorgeous day.
Yeah.
But it's not always like that.
Yeah, we looked at the weather and we were like really surprised. We were like, well, let's hope it's not raining.
But I mean, in France, it's not like always sunny as well. I mean, we
True.
do have a lot of rain too.
Of course, yeah.
Yeah.
But then when it gets hot, it also gets hot. So
Yeah,
you have the
true.
terrace and
Yeah,
stuff,
yeah.
So what do you think about London?
Lovely.
Yeah?
Lovely. London's a great place to be. It's a good country. I was born and raised here.
Yep.
Loads of opportunities. And yeah, it's just something that there's nothing bad I can say about it.
How long have you been here?
since birth.
Okay, is it quite
But I'm from West London, so it's not like Central London, so it's a bit more like ugly and crap. So
What, in the west or the central?
well, not like West Central. I'm like West, like
Okay.
Ealing, Acton, Wembley.
I'll have to look those up. 'cause I don't
It's
know
not that
London.
nice. It's not as nice as Central London.
Okay.
It's not like Chelsea or Kensington, but yeah, that's my idea.
And yourself, what do you think of London?
I think the same.
Yeah?
I have the same opinion. Exactly.
Good, good. Do you have any more thoughts about London at all?
Personally, I would like to stay here and work in the future, but we'll see about that.
One day, yeah.
One day, maybe.
What else about London do you two like?
I think just the general atmosphere is just.
Yeah, everybody's so
very
nice. Everybody's so kind. It's really
I
nice.
agree.
Yeah. So if you bump into someone, they apologize to you. So it's really cool.
Yeah.
So and St. Patrick's Day yesterday was really nice.
You're still very green. Is that deliberate?
Just keeping in the theme.
Of course. Of course.
Also with London, the architecture's antiquated in certain places, which sort of like throws you back to what England was all about, how it all started off and all of that. And then you've got the new structures that have come out, which is a reflection of, obviously the sign of the times and things moving forward with technology. So we've got a lovely mix, just like the people, just like the food, just like the architecture and the buildings. So it's a nice place to be.
Absolutely. And you're helping with those new buildings, it looks like.
Yeah, we're doing the cycle highways type of thing. So yeah, I'm doing my little bit.
Nice one, yeah. Anything else at all to add about it? Like, what's your favourite thing about London?
The Shard.
The Shard?
Yeah, it's massive. Plus, when you look at it from a certain angle, you almost can't see where it ends. Plus, I went for the tour. It was amazing looking at everything from such a high ground. It was really awesome.
Is the Shard the big shiny building? Is it near Liverpool Street? Because I may have seen it.
It's literally, if you can actually see it from here.
Can we?
Yeah,
Let's have a look.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. That's the Shard. Yeah. Thank you, my man. I appreciate that. Awesome, so you can tell I'm not from here as well.
Yeah.
I think it's the mix of cultures. There's a great cross mix of cultures. People get on ordinarily. The food's great because of the different cultural mixes. So you can get most types of the food that you would see all around the world. It's all concentrated in London. It's extremely cosmopolitan, and people are normally friendly.
I agree with that today. I've been around all places pretty much.
Yeah, lots of smiles. Maybe it's because the sun's out.
Absolutely, yeah. It's been good though, yeah.
It is good.
I definitely agree that London can get glamorized. As most major cities, like it's so easy to like glamorize it and like paint it and like think it's so amazing and everything's so great. Everything isn't so amazing, so great, but it still is a good city.
Also, you think everyone's friendly. I think everyone's really mean.
Yeah, but that's because you didn't live in Paris. Paris people are so mean there. So like, I didn't realize until I came here. I was like, everyone's so nice here.
Nice. That's brilliant. So what are you here to look at then? If it's your first day, have you got a plan?
We went to the museum this morning. We went to the Tate Modern.
Cool.
Yeah.
Just along the river.
Yeah.
And we walked along the river, and then we were eating at the market, and then I think we're gonna go to the bridge,
the Tower Bridge and the London Tower.
Cool. So all the touristy things then.
Yeah.
You've got to while you're here, haven't you?
Sure. Yeah, you've got to.
Nice. People have been very friendly today as well.
Very friendly as well. People have been. I mean, we've all have all different diversities of friendly. There's not really much. There is boundaries, but it depends on where you're going to be or where you are. Yep. But at the same time, out of all places, I think London is one of the most diverse. One of the most diverse. It's got the most opportunities, and at the end of the day, I mean, it's a great country.
The great stuff. So, are you from London?
No, I'm originally from Manchester.
Okay, it sounded like you were from up north. I was going to say.
Yeah.
So yeah, it's obviously a lovely day today as well. But
yeah,
does it ever
gorgeous.
rain here?
All the time. Quite a lot. Not as much as it did in Manchester, but quite a lot. Yeah.
Of course, yeah. Anything else to add about London?
Not really. I've loved it ever since I first came here.
Good, that's nice to hear.
And like, no one really, I feel like I used to live in France and people can be more in Paris, people can be a little bit judgy there, and here everyone's very open-minded about everything, and I quite like that about here.
Yeah,
so yeah.
And so you're quite new to London?
Yeah.
Yeah, you'll have a different perspective then.
Yeah,
your whole
probably.
Life. So the market you were just at, do you know what it was called?
Borough Market?
I think it's Harbour.
Really?
I think so. I've not even been here before either.
Okay.
I wondered if you knew. Well, look on that thing there. It says the end bit as well. Borough. So
Yeah,
at least
borough.
we've got the end
Borough.
bit. It's either harbour or market.
I think it's Borough Market. I think when we looked at it online, it was
Yeah.
Borough Market.
I'll just put it on the screen in the video.
Yeah.
Yeah. Anything else at all to add about London?
No,
we love the drinks. We love the
drinks.
We just love everything.
We love the non-so touristic places. So we just went to, what was it called? It's pretty touristic, I think.
Yeah.
But lots of vintage stuff and.
Brick Lane.
And as I said, we are going to King's Cross to go to.
So it's very touristic.
So we're very touristic, but we also love the non-touristic place because the city is so big. So that's really nice.
Huge.
Yeah.
Yes.
Cool. That's awesome. Well, thank you both. I appreciate
Thank
it.
you.
Ευχαριστώ πολύ.
Uh,
Awesome. That's great. Thank you, Vel.
No problem.
Perfect. Well, thank you for your time.
You have a
I appreciate it. Cheers.